Basically, I was approached by Mlambe, the organization, to assist in fundraising for the trees. And fortunately, we've been able to raise over 70,000 tree seedlings. You see, this tree planting has really attracted a lot of donors. And the main reason is that apart from the environmental impact of the tree planting, there's also an element of livelihoods. People are being given trees as fruit seedlings. So as the tree grows, it can give them fruits not only for consumption but also for resale. So it's a complete cycle. Environmental side has been impacted as well as the livelihood side. So that has been a great initiative by Mlambe, and that's the reason why myself personally as well as the donors who stood behind us have given this kind of outreach. We should all, in our backyards, in our neighbors' yards, in our families' yards, we should all be planting trees. We all have some family in the village. We should give tree seedlings back to the communities and let them grow trees. The trees are not only good for the environment or to protect our homes, but for our future, for our kids, our generations to come. Deforestation affects a lot of us in terms of floods, in terms of droughts, and if we start planting today, our future generations will be saved. So my plea is to all fellow Malawians, let us keep growing trees wherever we find place. Let us provide trees. Even the corporates, they should start giving trees to their staff to take it to their backyard. Everyone can do it. We don't have to wait for a special occasion or a big function to do tree planting. We really appreciate what the communities have done. They've organized themselves very well. You know, I was very impressed with the kind of organization that they've done here.
For bringing this development here in our village. It's my sincere hope that people from this area should have to take full responsibility of taking care of these trees. That's my advice I can give to the people surrounding this area. They are very, very important. As we know, it's not just, there are different trees which are planted today, but a lot of them, they are trees of fruits, whereby people will benefit a lot for eating, and also they can even sell them. So it's a very good pressure for the people of this area.
Malawi, as everybody knows, has a big problem, but not only Malawi. Deforestation is the big problem that we have to face. So everybody's trying to do the best. MhEST, he tried this year to plant a lot of seeds, but what is important, we try to sensibilize the villages and to try to get a good response of how they could take care about what they plant. So for me, what is important is not only planting, but also give a sort of education of what does it mean care about the nature, about planting, how is important is the planting. I saw a very, very good response about everybody, not only donated money, but even understanding that this problem it's affecting. I mean, everybody thinking that deforestation it's a real problem. So everybody really care about that, but more than what we think. Firewood is a huge problem for Malawi, but as I told you, I can't see a really important measure about that. We know that the population of Malawi is growing, and in 20 years, I don't think for the Malawian there will be enough firewood. So, according with that, of course, our organization can't do much, especially all alone. That has to be something that we have to work with other organizations and especially with the government that has to plan a better policy to how to get firewood for Malawians, because otherwise it would be a really, really huge problem. What I'm thinking, the government has to identify in the south, center and north of Malawi some areas, some plot that they have to be given especially for firewood. Identify the wood trees that they can grow in a short time. Of course, the indigenous tree, they take a lot of time, but blue gum and other kind of trees, they, in 4 years, they can be able to sustain and to do help these people.
Tree planting is key with us as a construction company. You know, not just trees as such, but every product that we manufacture in construction involves water. And now, trees is also directly used in construction. So there is more to it, but again, as an industry, you know, we rely on the environment to function for our machines to run also. So we believe we are much involved in planting trees at this point in time. The industries are so responsible for the environment itself. That's quite true. We can cite so many factors, but one key factor is like the pollution, right? If you look at the industries, there is gas, there is again dust that is eventually polluting the environment. All these things are coming from the industries. And again, if we are planting more trees, the gases and the dust will be absorbed, will be filtered by the trees themselves. So again, looking at trees and how the industry rely on trees, we are cutting trees every day. But probably we are waiting for somebody to clip us for us to involve ourselves into tree planting. But we are supposed to be involved and we are supposed to give back. We are supposed to compensate the environment because it is the industries that are polluting, that are affecting the environment itself. Yeah, it's our responsibility to keep doing that. And this time around, we don't feel like we have done enough. We feel like we have just done quite little. We feel like next time we should be willing to do even more, and even partner with any other involved organizations that are willing to involve themselves in planting more trees.
We are so much privileged to have MhEST around Mlambe Health and Social Trust as an organization that has fostered to include more NGOs and other stakeholders to plant trees. So the initiative is so excellent. We are looking forward to encourage the initiative, but also to encourage others who have not joined the work to come in and plant even more trees, especially the coming season. We have the extension workers in all areas, agriculture, but also health. But in this case, we'll make sure that the extension workers in agriculture are empowered, are capacitated, are encouraged, are motivated.
So as youth, I think we tend to forget that being part of the community is one of our integral roles. And we are supposed to take a forward foot in trying to ensure that the environment is taken well care of. Because tomorrow it will still be us benefiting from that. So rather, we should ensure that what is there today should be there tomorrow, but also what is not there today, we should ensure that it's there tomorrow as well. Yeah, so that is why we have partnered with MhEST in trying to raise this tree planting initiative in the communities in Zomba. We hope that we are going to be with them throughout this tree planting initiative, but also we want to maybe partner up in a few other things that MhEST, we've just come to learn that MhEST takes part in taking care of street kids and a few other things that they do. So maybe we can collaborate in those things as well, so that we can keep helping each other build a better Malawi. Nice! Yay!
Manja,